Pablo, what the hell was that? I have no words left to describe how I feel. I feel defeated by this group. Like, don't even know what to tell you. Can we move on very quickly to the live performance? Because I know he's going to perform it exactly like that with all of those little, I don't know what they're called, like expressions and little giggles and growls and all of that. He's going to have that. And I just know it. I have full faith. He's standing up. My man is standing up. He looks fire with this hair. Would you look at him? Are you looking? I'm getting mad already, and he hasn't even opened his mouth. Deliver. King.
Wish 1075.
Look at those crazy eyes.
Got my shackles on. That means I am home. Got no room for visitors. It'd be best if y'all leave me alone.
This diction, this wide opening of the mouth, really using your teeth, fantastic.
I try to eat my prey. You know what they say. Don't invade my space, cause if you do, then I'll leave you like what you done. Not okay. Siguro nga panahon na para ako'y magising. Harapin at yakapin tunay na ako'y magiging. Alamin mga bagay na makakaya kong gawin. Kapag ang takot at kinakatakutan ko'y ako rin. Kahit saan magpunta'y piging, uhaw ay di na darating. Ako'y magpapakalasing sa dugong bawat magpiling. Umaga'y di na darating, buwan'y laging nakatingin. Di na usong ulingin.
He can barely take a breath.
There was a nice proposal, but I'm trying to avoid trouble. I'll admit keeping myself to myself is an ideal.
I just want to take a moment right in the middle of this performance and tell you that a few people were like, oh, she's reacting to SB19 because she wants more subs or she wants more views. That was absolutely not the case. I actually do not want any more subs because it's getting a little bit toxic. That's a whole other story. This is literally, I do not even want to be a reaction channel. This is my diary of exploration of music because I just love music so much. Anyway, that's another story as well. Back on track. I've actually come across something that is incredibly special and I'm so excited and I'm so buzzed and I haven't felt like this in a very long time. That very first time I discovered anything K-pop and I decided that I wanted to make a reaction channel, that is the last time I felt this excited. I'm not saying that I haven't fallen deeply in love with a lot of artists along this journey, but this is a significant moment in my journey. I have come across a group. This performance by this vocal actor is a moment that I wish to cherish, remember, and really focus on. This man is incredible.
I'll really go out there and be healthy, though it's clear that the whole world is unfair. I've been living all my life right behind these bars. I bleed the lights, the knife cut for all these. Cause I look at mine, I'm buried 6 feet. What's beneath the pain again from Allegra? These are my lifeline. I'll die if it's my time. Lives are meant to twist and turns, yeah. I keep updating my timeline. Wala namang tatago pa. Nagbukas na ang bulang kortina. Simula na nalalo na. Tukay dadana sa mga kaluluwang mapangusga. O hindi magtitimpi kahit pa sabihin.
Those changes in rhythm.
Mga mali, kasi nga mali. Kaya may respeto, hindi mabibili. Sa tanong buhay ko'y naglakbay ng mag-isa. Mga paniniwala ko'y di nabasag ng iba. Di kailanman kailangan ng maraming kaibigan na sa kalagitnaan ng digmaan ay nawawala. At
This man is fire.
wala sila, yun ay di problema. Kayang-kaya at matagal na ginagawa ko na. Ang iba'y iniisip na sila'y pag wala sila. Pwede ako tulad nila. Ibang kaba.
I love his evil cackle. What is this?
107.5.
Look at this attitude. Look at this swag, this confidence, this body language. Exactly as I expected from this man, he performed that to absolute perfection. This was a monologue, a vocal piece, and he gave me all of those tricks that I was really hoping live. He does not even look out of breath, not a single hair out of place. What a fantastic discovery this man is in my life. I have so much love for this song, for this performance. The thing is, this could have literally been a vocal performance, but he's so engaging to watch. What he does in SB19 songs, what I keep saying is that even if it's not his part, he's keeping that energy up with like a little ad lib here or there. And him having an entire song to himself, he just does that all the way through. He is so engaging to watch. His mannerisms, his movements, everything, his use of his eyes, those acting skills. I am just so impressed, Pablo. You've got a new fan in me. Wow. Why is long? Love it. Dig deep, discuss, and keep this aspect of our memory alive. I love that. I am not ready, clearly. How am I pronouncing his name? Is this his real name, Felip? Felip? Whew. What an image. I love this constant effort in order to educate the young generation and bring an aspect of your history, your past, to the forefront. Like, let's talk about it. His voice is definitely made to be felt, right? That's an additional aspect to this voice. So many deep voices out there you just hear, but this, oh, it keeps giving me shivers.
Walang atrasan ang bumangga-giba. Kabisig man o hindi ang mundo, tuloy-tuloy lang ang takbo. Wala nang kulang, pagpatak ng dilim makukulan. Sa silangan, dito ang pagkundig buhos ng ulan. Kaliwa kanan, nakabibig ko ang aking pangalan. Itaka mo ito, sunod na persikulo. Dapat lang kabalo.
So often with instruments like this, you think about having a voice that rides the wave of those guitars. However, to come in underneath, like scraping the barrels, like that is so interesting. So much thought has gone into this.
Sa impapawid ang agilay sumilip, dilimitadong pananaw at pag-iisip. Huwag makusahin ni Sistina, dahil na kulang, wala na kulang. Kulang ang dilim makukulan. Sa silangan, dito ang pagkundig buhos ng ulan. Kaliwa kanan, nakabibig ko ang aking pangalan. Itaka mo ito, sunod na persikulo.
His voice really is that deep, you know? There's no struggle for him to get down there. I love this look on him. Mm.
Kabisingan o hindi ang mundo, tuloy-tuloy lang. Dahil ako na wala ng kulang. Pagpatak ng dilim ako ang bulan.
I wanted to talk a little bit during the music video, but I don't think I'm going to be able to share that part of the reaction with you. So I'm going to save it and talk to you now. I think a lot of this song is going to go above my head. And rightfully so, because it's not my journey, it's not my heritage. So I won't really be able to understand it or feel it to its full extent. I really appreciate anybody that goes out of their way to educate others about their past and their history in a respectful manner. And coming from SB19, who are very up and coming, very relevant, and of this age as well. I really appreciate the efforts that they go to educate not only their own people, but people worldwide. And I really, really love that about them. I said that in my last video. In terms of the whole situation of the Philippines, no matter how much you tell me or how much I educate myself on it, as I said, I will never really know what it was like. I can only speak from my experience coming from a country that was also colonized, but now living in the country that colonized us. It's a tricky situation because you have to forgive, but you can never forget. It is so tricky. I can't always carry that chip on my shoulder, but that doesn't mean that I'm ever going to forget. I always tread incredibly cautiously. My loyalties are split right down the middle. It is such a tricky situation. And where I can and where people will listen, I will always talk about the situation and my history and how it affected me and my family because my grandfather lived through that partition, right? And it was very raw for us. We've only been a country for 70 years. So I kind of understand, but I kind of don't. And I want to reserve my comments on that just from a respect point of view. I just think I just have so much respect for this man. And I just think the more I listen to it, the more that I get to grips with the lyrics, the more I'll be able to understand it. It's hard for me to comment at this point. But I like the sound of the song as it is. I like the range that he's using. I like the matching of him and the instruments, the flow of the song, the flow of his rap, and how impactful it is. Because don't you think that when you want to be heard, you think about being loud and screaming and shouting? But actually, this is such a fantastic approach. If you want to be heard, approach somebody at this tone. It's got me listening. It's got me interested.
Sa himpapawid ang agilay sumilip, ilimitado ba ng nawat pag-iisip? Kung ako sa hinisis, dahil ako nang wala ng kulang. Pagpatak ng dilim ako ang bulan. Sa silanganan, dito ang bungkong di buhos ng ulan. Kaliwa ka nan, lakad bibig ko ang aking pangalan. Itaga mo ito, sunod na persikulo.
Wish closer. Wish 107.5.
I'm so pleased he got the opportunity to perform this solo. It's so important. This was incredible. Definitely a stage that he deserves to be on, the global stage. This was something, again, that you just feel rather than hear. And I'm really quite blown away by that, I have to say. I can't wait to go away and just continue listening to it to further understand it. I think if I'm being fickle for a second and talking about these visuals, I absolutely love and adore how he looks with this fiery red hair, his styling, his makeup in this. He looked so good. His vocal quality, if you tried to put that on, you would probably do some serious damage. You'd definitely lose your voice after a certain amount of time. The fact that this man has a voice like this naturally, it's rare, is it not? I don't think it's every day that I come across a voice that is this gritty and that is this deep. This is a wonderful discovery. And I know he has a new song out. I need to do a little bit more research to see whether I'm going to be able to post a reaction to the music video. If not, I think he's already performed it live. So we'll go down that route. But kind of like bringing this to a close, I'm going to take this back towards a more fun element and end it on something that I found and something that I talked about at the beginning of this video. So please join me. I hope this doesn't get blocked. Just for a little bit of fun. I actually found it. See, he sounds young enough to be Aladdin, right? It's just too cute. I'm not knocking this, but can I just say the only thing that would make this absolutely complete is if Leia was on the other side. I need to hear my one and only Disney princess on the other side of Stell, please. She's the only Jasmine I want to know as long as I'm alive. Oh, nice. I love an artist when they take a song that does not belong to them and they give you a variation of the original line. This song has been sung so many times, exactly how the original singers have sung it. And you get kind of fed up. You're like, can you really not do anything else? And here we have Stell, and he's doing it, and I love this man. Could I love him more? So sweet. Cutie. Okay, so the thing is, these two voices don't necessarily go together. Here I go with my nitpicking. Just to give you a little bit of background, all of my background and training in my entire life, all of my qualifications are to do with musical theatre. I am a musical theatre actor and I work in theatre as well. So this is where all of this nitpicking comes from, okay? But this is my ultimate musical theatre song. I absolutely love and adore this musical. I love the relationship that Jasmine and Aladdin have with each other. This was the only musical growing up that I could somewhat relate to, as they were people of culture of color. And so naturally, I have so much love for this. I know this doesn't really necessarily show off Aladdin, i.e., Stell, very much, but I think that you don't need a belty or an over the top song in order to be a shining star. Even in a song like this, where Aladdin is somewhat in the background, you can still be a shining star. And that's exactly what Stell was. I really, really want him to perform this properly live again with Leia, because I think that he would be so fantastic. This was just something fun for me to add on to the end of this, and this has been incredibly fun sitting down and getting to know SB19 a little bit more, getting to know the individual members a little bit more, and now I look to you. Help me with the other members and some of their solo stuff, others. I really am looking forward to this, and I cannot wait to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for joining me for that reaction. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.